Welcome back to American Car Legends, where we bring you the most exciting, most anticipated, and most talked about machines hitting the automotive world. Today we're kicking off our special coverage of the top 5 upcoming cars of 2026. And at number 1, we have a comeback that nobody expected but everybody secretly wanted: the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle. Yes, the Beetle is returning, and this time it's stepping into the future while carrying one of the most iconic automotive histories ever written. So let's dive into exactly why the 2026 Beetle is easily one of the hottest, most emotional, and most surprising cars coming next year. The moment Volkswagen announced the Beetle's rebirth, the car world exploded with curiosity. Because the Beetle isn't just a car, it's a symbol, an identity, a vibe, a cultural icon that millions grew up seeing in movies, posters, driveways, and roads worldwide. And now, after years of silence, Volkswagen is reviving the legend with a design philosophy that blends nostalgia with fresh-cut modern energy. The 2026 Beetle immediately commands attention with its smoother, more aerodynamic silhouette while still preserving that rounded, friendly personality the Beetle is famous for. The new LED eyes give it an expressive look, cute, stylish, and futuristic at the same time, almost like the Beetle has grown up but kept its playful heart. Volkswagen didn't just redesign the shape, they elevated the identity. The fenders are more sculpted, the stance is wider, and the proportions feel sportier without losing that lovable Beetle profile. From the side, the flowing lines make the car look more premium, more confident. And whether someone is seeing it for the first time or remembering the classic, the 2026 Beetle brings instant recognition. It's a car that carries emotions with it, and that alone gives it a special place in the 2026 lineup. Inside, Volkswagen has created a cabin that celebrates the Beetle's retro charm while upgrading everything with futuristic touches. The interior feels airy, warm, and inviting, thanks to circular design elements, soft materials, customizable ambient lighting, and a digital cockpit that blends simplicity with functionality. You'll find a modern dual-screen layout, but what stands out are the small touches: round air vents, retro-style color-matched panels, and trim options that echo the spirit of old Beetles. It's a cabin that instantly makes you smile, whether you're sitting in the driver's seat or just admiring it from the passenger side. Technology plays a major role here. The Beetle comes fully packed with Volkswagen's latest infotainment system, wireless connectivity, a smarter voice assistant, and driving aids that make cruising effortless. It's engineered for everyday comfort, weekend fun, and city life convenience. The seats are ergonomic, the visibility is excellent, and even the rear space is more generous this time. Volkswagen clearly understood that the Beetle needs to be charming, but also practical. Now, let's talk performance. The 2026 Beetle is expected to be offered in multiple powertrain choices, including a hybrid and a fully electric variant. The EV model especially has car enthusiasts buzzing, because it positions the Beetle as one of the cutest, most stylish electric cars in the world, and a direct competitor to the Mini Cooper EV and Fiat 500e. The electric Beetle is expected to deliver punchy acceleration, smooth torque, and a driving experience that feels lively and joyful, exactly what a Beetle should feel like. And the hybrid or turbocharged options give buyers flexibility while keeping the car fun to drive. Volkswagen focused on blending nostalgia with innovation, and performance perfectly reflects that blend. Safety is another strong point. Volkswagen is integrating its newest driver assist technologies, including adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automatic braking, pedestrian alerts, and a 360-degree camera system. The Beetle may look soft and friendly, but underneath the smile, it's engineered to protect you with modern strength and intelligence. One of the biggest reasons the 2026 Beetle lands confidently at number 1 on our top 5 list is its universal appeal. This car speaks to so many different people: new drivers, collectors, small families, city commuters, and even those who just want a car that brings happiness every time they see it. The Beetle has always had charm, but in 2026, it also brings modern capability, technology, sustainability, and value. Pricing is expected to remain competitive, making it one of the most accessible stylish cars of the year. And when you combine affordability with emotion, nostalgia, and modern engineering, you get a car that's destined to trend globally. What really sets the 2026 Beetle apart is the emotional factor. Out of all the cars launching in 2026, this is one that instantly creates a connection. You don't just look at a Beetle, you feel something. you remember something. And now, Volkswagen is giving everyone a chance to create new memories with a fresh version of a timeless icon. This isn't just a revival, it's a rebirth. It's a statement that legends never die. They evolve. So as we kick off our countdown of the top 5 upcoming cars of 2026, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle proudly takes the number 1 spot with style, story, and soul. It's a car that honors the past, embraces the present, and drives straight into the future with confidence. And here on American Car Legends, we're excited to watch this reborn icon hit the roads and win hearts all over again. Because some cars are machines, and some cars are moments, and the Beetle has always been both. Number 2, the 2026 Dodge Viper marks the return of one of America's most feared, most respected, and most untamed muscle machines. This time, there is no introduction, no countdown reminder, just pure Viper energy, raw attitude, and the kind of mechanical aggression that made the Viper a legend in the first place. When people talk about cars that embody danger, dominance, and unapologetic power, the Viper's name lands at the top every single time. And now, after years of silence, Dodge is bringing it back with a redesigned body, re-engineered soul, and an entirely new mission to reclaim its throne as America's most savage performance beast. The moment you see the 2026 Viper, you feel that same unmistakable aura the original always carried. Long hood, aggressive face, wide stance, and a profile that looks like it's coiled and ready to strike. Dodge kept the Viper DNA intact but sharpened every edge for a more modern, venomous look. The headlights are slimmer and meaner, the hood vents are carved for maximum cooling and intimidation, and the fenders flare out like a muscle-bound animal stretching before a sprint. The rear carries a wide, planted design with quad exhaust tips and a diffuser that screams track-bred engineering. It's bold, brutal, and beautiful in a way only a Viper can be. Inside, the 2026 Viper feels like a cockpit built for people who crave power and precision. Dodge has ditched the old-school roughness and replaced it with a more premium, driver-focused interior that balances performance with modern refinement. You get a digital gauge cluster that reacts instantly as you push the Viper harder, a center screen with racing telemetry, and materials like Alcantara and carbon fiber that make the cabin feel as serious as the machine itself. The seats hug you tightly, the steering is thick and race-inspired, and the visibility has been improved just enough to make daily driving possible. Though, let's be honest, nobody buys a Viper for practicality. They buy it for adrenaline. Performance is where the Viper truly unleashes its fury. Dodge is rumored to bring back a naturally aspirated monster, possibly a V10 tribute or a powerful next-gen twin-turbo V8 that delivers shocking horsepower levels. Whichever configuration Dodge finalizes, one thing is guaranteed: the 2026 Viper will not be soft, tame, or polite. It will be loud, violent, and full of raw mechanical emotion in a way modern supercars rarely offer anymore. Expect horsepower figures well above 700, blistering acceleration, and a top speed that puts the Viper back into the conversation of world-class performance machines. Everything about the engine is engineered to make the driver feel alive. The noise, the vibration, the throttle response, the instant torque. This isn't a car, it's an attack on your senses. Handling has evolved dramatically. Dodge is expected to equip the 2026 Viper with an advanced suspension setup, carbon ceramic brakes, wider tires, and a stronger chassis that lets the car corner with more confidence than any previous Viper generation. The goal isn't just to make it fast in a straight line. Dodge wants this Viper to dominate on the track. Stability control remains minimal so drivers can feel the car's true personality, but the grip and balance have been elevated to modern supercar standards. This gives the Viper something it never had in the same way before: refinement without losing identity. Safety features are kept minimal intentionally. Unlike most new cars stuffed with nanny electronics, the Viper prioritizes driver control. It offers essential monitoring systems, but nothing that interrupts the raw, man-and-machine connection. This is a car that respects the driver, but demands respect in return. If you challenge it, you better know what you're doing. And that danger, that challenge, is a huge part of what makes the Viper such an icon in the first place. Another massive win for the 2026 Viper is its price-to-performance ratio. Dodge has always positioned the Viper as a supercar killer at a relatively accessible price point, giving buyers Ferrari-level performance without Ferrari-level attitude. Expect Dodge to keep the Viper competitively priced compared to European exotics, making it one of the most powerful and thrilling machines you can buy without crossing into absurd price territory. What truly sets the Viper apart, especially in 2026, is its personality. In a world where sports cars are becoming quieter, softer, and more digital, the Viper is coming back as a rebel. It refuses to be silent. It refuses to behave. It refuses to follow the new era of calm, electric silence. Instead, it celebrates everything car enthusiasts fear losing: the roar, the danger, the excitement, the drama, the unpredictability. It's the kind of car that makes your palms sweat before you even start the engine. The kind of car neighbors hear before they see. And the kind of car people never forget once they witness it in motion. The 2026 Dodge Viper is not just a return, it's a rebellion. It's Dodge reminding the world that America still builds machines with soul, machines that aren't afraid to push limits, and machines that don't just take you from point A to point B but make the journey unforgettable. With sharpened design, upgraded interior, insane performance, and a spirit that bites back, the Viper earns its place at number 2 with absolute dominance. Number 3. 2026 Porsche 911. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S represents precision, engineering perfection, and the kind of relentless performance that has defined Porsche for decades. There is no introduction here, just the pure continuation of our lineup. And at number 3, this powerhouse arrives with all the confidence of a machine that knows it doesn't need to scream to prove anything. The Turbo S has always been the quiet assassin of the supercar world, a car that blends everyday usability with mind-bending speed. And for 2026, Porsche has elevated this formula to a level that pushes the boundaries of what a road car can be. The design of the 2026 Turbo S stays true to its iconic silhouette: wide hips, muscular stance, round LED matrix headlights, and that unmistakable Porsche profile. But the refinements made this year transform it into a sharper, more aerodynamic, more aggressive monster. The new active aero system has been improved with smarter flaps, a redesigned rear wing, and enhanced airflow management that makes the car slice through the air with incredible efficiency. The front bumper is sculpted for better cooling, with deeper vents and a more assertive look that tells you immediately, this is not a casual 911. This is the Turbo S, the top predator in the Porsche hierarchy. From the rear, the 911 Turbo S demands attention with its wide LED light bar, quad exhaust tips, and a diffuser that looks straight out of a GT race car. The entire vehicle sits lower and more planted, giving the impression that it's permanently ready to attack the asphalt. Porsche hasn't tried to reinvent the 911's identity. Instead, they perfected it, refining every curve, every edge, every detail to elevate the car's dominance for 2026. Inside, the Turbo S maintains Porsche's tradition of driver-focused luxury. The cabin feels high-performance and high-tech without ever overwhelming the driver. You get a clean, modern layout with updated digital displays, a new generation infotainment system, and premium materials everywhere your hands land. Alcantara mixed with leather, embroidered Turbo S logos, carbon fiber trims, and improved seat bolstering make the interior feel like a perfect balance of comfort and sportiness. Porsche understands that Turbo S owners want refinement, and the 2026 model delivers exactly that. Quiet when needed, brutal when commanded. One of the biggest upgrades comes from Porsche's latest tech interface, which now integrates even more intuitive controls, faster connectivity, sharper graphics, and a more customizable driver cluster. The navigation system is smarter, the audio system more immersive, and the car's drive mode settings are easier to toggle without distraction. Everything is designed to keep the driver fully focused on the road while feeling completely in command of the machine. But the heart of the 2026 911 Turbo S, the real reason it stands proudly at number 3, is its unmatched performance. Porsche has pushed the legendary twin-turbo flat-six engine even further, extracting more power, sharper throttle response, and quicker acceleration. Expect horsepower figures climbing higher than ever, pushing well past the previous generation's numbers and making the 2026 Turbo S one of the quickest production cars in the world. With launch control activated, the Turbo S practically bends time, shooting forward with violent smoothness and delivering a rush that leaves even supercar veterans stunned. The all-wheel drive system has been enhanced for better grip, smarter torque distribution, and improved stability even at insane speeds. Porsche's PDK transmission has been retuned for faster shifts, so fast that the gear changes feel almost telepathic. Whether you're cruising the highway or rocketing through a mountain pass, the Turbo S behaves like a machine that reads your intentions a split second before you act on them. Handling has always been the 911's trump card, and in 2026, Porsche has taken it to another level. The steering is razor sharp, communicating every bit of road texture with clarity. The suspension system adapts instantly, balancing comfort and aggression with micro-precision. The grip levels are insane, the kind that makes you wonder how a road car can corner this fast without breaking the laws of physics. Rear-wheel steering, upgraded stability systems, and active dampers all work together to make the Turbo S feel planted and fearless in any situation. Braking performance is equally staggering. With massive carbon ceramic rotors and stronger calipers, the Turbo S stops with jaw-dropping force. Porsche designed the brake system to handle repeated high-speed abuse without fade, which makes this car track-ready even straight from the dealership. Whether you're slowing from 200 km per hour or creeping through city traffic, the brake pedal feels perfectly calibrated. Safety and driver assists play a supportive but not intrusive role. Porsche's latest safety suite helps drivers without ever interfering with the pure driving feel. From blind spot monitoring to adaptive cruise control to collision prevention, everything operates smoothly in the background. But Porsche knows Turbo S owners want control, so nothing is forced, nothing is overbearing. The car respects the driver's skill. The 2026 Turbo S represents something truly rare in the modern automotive world. A supercar you can drive daily, comfortably, confidently, and then unleash on weekends to embarrass almost anything on the road. It offers practicality with its 2+2 seating, surprising cargo flexibility, and an interior that feels luxurious enough for long-distance travel. But the moment you hit the throttle, it transforms into a missile, precise, planted, and brutally fast. What really makes the 2026 Turbo S special is its identity. It doesn't chase trends. It doesn't try to reinvent itself to fit in. It just gets better, sharper, faster, more refined, year after year. It's a car built for people who love engineering excellence, who crave balance and mastery, and who want a machine that never compromises. The Turbo S stands at number 3 because it doesn't just deliver performance, it delivers perfection. Number 4. 2026 Ford Falcon, 1,000 words. The 2026 Ford Falcon marks the rebirth of one of the most respected names in Ford's performance history. No introduction here, just straight into number 4 on our list, and this machine arrives with a presence that blends heritage, muscle, and modern engineering into one powerful comeback. The Falcon has always represented strength, dependability, and raw American attitude. And for 2026, Ford has revived it with the goal of delivering a sedan that feels bold, fast, and unmistakably iconic once again. The design of the 2026 Falcon immediately commands attention. Ford has crafted a silhouette that mixes muscle car aggression with sedan practicality, giving the Falcon a sporty but mature personality. The front fascia is pure intimidation, a wide grille, deep air intakes, sharp LED headlights, and a sculpted hood that bulges with confidence. The grille pattern has been modernized, but it still holds that classic Falcon presence, bold, wide, and full of energy. The body lines are clean but powerful, flowing smoothly across the doors and into muscular rear haunches that hint at the performance underneath. It's a car that looks ready to dominate highways, city streets, and everything in between. From the rear, the Falcon carries a more aerodynamic, modern look with sleek LED taillights, a slightly raised spoiler, and dual or quad exhausts depending on the variant. Ford wanted the Falcon to be instantly recognizable from any angle, and the 2026 design achieves that with confidence. The entire stance is lower and wider, emphasizing stability and speed. It's not just a sedan, it's a performance statement. Inside, the 2026 Falcon surprises with a cabin that balances comfort and sportiness. Ford has stepped up its interior game significantly, offering premium materials, enhanced tech, and a new layout that feels both driver-focused and family-friendly. The dashboard features a clean dual-screen design, one for the digital gauge cluster and another for the updated infotainment system. Both screens offer crisp graphics, faster touch response, and deeper customization options so drivers can tailor their experience easily. The seats are supportive and well-bolstered, with options for leather, suede, or mixed materials depending on the trim. The center console is wide and structured, giving the interior a cockpit-like feel, especially with the metallic accents and slimmer physical controls. The steering wheel feels thick and sporty, giving drivers a sense of control the moment they grip it. Space is excellent too. The Falcon offers generous legroom, comfortable rear seating, and a trunk that can handle daily life without hesitation. Ford's commitment to technology shines in the 2026 Falcon. The infotainment system supports wireless connectivity, a smarter voice assistant, a powerful premium sound system, and advanced navigation that learns your driving patterns over time. There's also wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and customizable ambient lighting that adds personality to nighttime driving. Everything is engineered to create a modern, comfortable environment without taking away from the Falcon's performance-focused nature. Of course, the heart of the Falcon revival lies in performance. Ford is expected to offer multiple engine options, with the highlight being a turbocharged V6 or a next-generation V8 for high-performance variants. These powertrains are designed to deliver explosive acceleration, responsive throttle behavior, and the kind of exhaust note that thrills enthusiasts. The Falcon isn't trying to be overly refined. It's meant to be powerful, engaging, and capable of reminding drivers what made this nameplate legendary. Handling is another area where Ford has made big improvements. The 2026 Falcon is built on a stronger, more rigid chassis with updated suspension tuning that enhances stability, cornering, and ride comfort. Whether you're cruising the freeway or pushing the Falcon through tight corners, the car feels planted and confident. The steering is sharper, offering better feedback to the driver, and the upgraded braking system ensures quick, controlled stops whether you're driving casually or aggressively. Ford has also introduced an all-wheel drive option, giving drivers more control in all weather conditions and making the Falcon even more versatile. The combination of power, grip, and balance makes the Falcon stand out among modern performance sedans. It's not just fast, it's controlled. It feels like a car designed for enthusiasts who want excitement without sacrificing daily usability. Safety has not been ignored either. Ford has packed the Falcon with advanced driver assist features, including lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, collision alerts, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. These technologies operate seamlessly in the background, adding confidence without interfering with the driving experience. The Falcon may be bold and aggressive, but it takes care of its occupants with the latest protection systems. Pricing-wise, the 2026 Falcon is expected to be competitive, giving buyers the chance to own a performance-oriented sedan without stepping into luxury brand territory. And that's exactly where the Falcon shines, offering muscle, performance, practicality, and heritage in one well-balanced package. What makes the 2026 Ford Falcon especially exciting is its identity. In a world of crossovers and EVs, Ford bringing back the Falcon feels like a celebration for enthusiasts who miss the era of strong, sporty sedans. It honors the past but doesn't get stuck in it. Instead, it modernizes everything: the design, the tech, the performance, and brings the Falcon roaring back into relevance. The Falcon stands confidently at number 4 because it offers something unique and refreshing. It's a sedan with heart, muscle, and personality. It's practical when it needs to be, but exciting every time you press the pedal. And most importantly, it marks the return of a name that means something to drivers around the world. The 2026 Ford Falcon proves that legends can return stronger, smarter, and more thrilling than ever. Number 5. 2026 Honda S2000, 1,000 words. The 2026 Honda S2000 returns as one of the most anticipated comebacks in the sports car world. No introduction, no extra build-up, just straight into the final entry at number 5 on our list. The S2000 has always been a symbol of pure driving enjoyment, lightweight engineering, high rev performance, and a perfect balance between power and precision. And now, after years of silence, Honda is bringing back the legend with a modern twist that stays loyal to its original spirit. The design of the 2026 S2000 is the perfect blend of nostalgia and innovation. Honda has preserved the classic long hood, short rear deck proportions that gave the original its unmistakable roadster look. But the new model is sharper, more sculpted, and more aerodynamic. The front fascia features slim LED headlights, a wide lower grille, and updated air intakes that give the car a modern performance presence. The hood has a smooth, flowing shape that hints at the power beneath, while the fenders flare just enough to emphasize the car's tight, athletic stance. From the side, the S2000 retains its compact, lightweight silhouette, but new body lines add depth and aggression. The wheels sit flush with the arches, giving the Roadster a more planted feel. The soft top roof folds neatly and quickly, maintaining the sleek look whether opened or closed. Move to the rear, and you'll see modern LED taillights, a sporty diffuser, and dual exhausts positioned cleanly for a more premium, updated design. Nothing is exaggerated. Everything is balanced, elegant, and engineered with precision. Inside, the 2026 S2000 stays true to its driver-focused personality. Honda has always prioritized simplicity and purpose over unnecessary luxury in the S2000, and that mission continues with this new generation. The interior layout is clean, minimal, and fully pointed toward the driver. The digital instrument cluster is crisp and reactive, providing vital information without clutter. The center display is small but functional, offering navigation, smartphone connectivity, and performance data. Physical buttons remain for key functions, ensuring the driver can make changes without distraction. The seats are sporty, tight-fitting, and supportive during spirited driving. Quality materials like Alcantara, premium leather, and brushed aluminum elevate the cabin's feel without pushing it into luxury car territory. Because the S2000 is about performance, not pampering. Honda has improved ergonomics as well, giving the driver better visibility, easier reach to the controls, and a steering wheel that feels perfectly sculpted for both comfort and precision. But the heart of the S2000 revival lies in its performance. Honda knows enthusiasts expect a high-revving engine, razor-sharp handling, and a manual transmission option, and the 2026 S2000 delivers. Under the hood, a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine is expected, producing impressive horsepower that climbs smoothly through the rev range. But Honda has tuned it to maintain the spirit of the original, responsive, linear, thrilling, and alive at higher RPMs. It's not just about speed, it's about emotion. The 2026 S2000 accelerates with crisp energy, offering enough power to compete with modern roadsters while still preserving the lightweight, agile personality that made the original iconic. The real magic, however, comes from the handling. Honda has engineered a new chassis that is stiffer, lighter, and more balanced. The suspension is tuned for both daily comfort and aggressive cornering, letting the S2000 dance through curves with confidence and playfulness. Steering feel is one of the car's biggest strengths. It's direct, communicative, and perfectly weighted, the kind of steering that makes the driver feel connected to every inch of the road. Grip levels are impressive, and the low center of gravity enhances stability. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising along the highway, the S2000 feels like an extension of the driver. Always ready, always eager. Of course, the manual transmission is a highlight. Honda has preserved the iconic short-throw gearbox that made the original S2000 famous. Gear changes are quick, precise, and satisfying, a reminder of why enthusiasts begged for this car's return in the first place. For those who prefer it, a fast-shifting automatic option is expected as well, but the true S2000 experience shines brightest with the manual. Honda has also upgraded the braking system, giving the 2026 S2000 stronger stopping power with ventilated discs, better cooling, and improved pedal feedback. Safety features such as lane assist, collision prevention, adaptive cruise, and blind spot monitoring are included but tuned carefully so they don't disrupt the pure driving feel that defines the S2000. In terms of practicality, the S2000 remains a compact roadster, so it won't offer massive cargo space or family car comfort. But that's not why buyers choose it. What it does offer is enough space for weekend trips, comfortable seating for two, and modern connectivity to keep it usable as a daily driver if needed. The price of the 2026 S2000 is expected to stay competitive, making it an attractive option for enthusiasts who want a genuine sports car experience without stepping into luxury brand pricing. This balance, affordability mixed with pure performance, is exactly what made the original S2000 such a legend. What truly sets the 2026 S2000 apart is its identity. It's not trying to be loud, massive, or overly complicated. Instead, it celebrates simplicity, precision, and the pure joy of driving. It brings back everything car lovers feared was disappearing: manual control, lightweight engineering, high rev excitement, and a design that prioritizes the driver above all else. The 2026 Honda S2000 earns its place at number 5 because it represents the heart of what sports cars should be: fun, engaging, beautifully balanced, and built for people who love to drive, not just ride. It's a comeback that feels necessary, refreshing, and perfectly timed in a world filled with heavy, over-electrified machines.